Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on the Poteet Homes podcast.
Good morning.
It's so good to see you guys today. I have Jennifer with me. My name is Sonny, and we're excited to bring you another episode of real estate. So,
Hey, Sunny.
yeah. So, one thing that we wanted to share with you guys today is kind of our life and our journey in real estate and what it's done for us and what it means to us and what it's allowed us to do for our families and at least, to give us some flexibility in life and whatnot. So,
And
I
also
mean,
our positions in real estate, exactly what we do, our titles here in the office, and
what's your title, Jen?
gosh, everything. But primarily, I do numbers. They call me the numbers girl. So, financing, my new calling right now. I'm a loan officer, and so kind of go over that as well on my journey
Well,
with
I
real
mean,
estate.
you bring up loan officer, but that's actually like a small item of what exactly you do. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're a loan officer, but I think you're way much more than just a loan officer. I mean, you have a license to be a loan officer. That just so happens to be a license that you have. But I mean, for Poteet Homes, you're not just a loan officer. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm thinking you need to tell others about that too.
Yeah, so I help oversee and schedule all the projects as well as keeping the projects in line as far as numbers, making sure everything's going smoothly. Um, but I wanted to talk about not so much what we do in Poteet Homes because that's a business we've established and kind of developed our roles in it. But I wanted to talk about being a loan officer and as well as being a realtor. So and get a lot of people asking us because we are building a new office and we do have office space in there, and so we get a lot of inquiries of are we hiring. So guys, right now our office in-house is fully staffed, but we are looking to grow our real estate side of things. So if you're a realtor and you're looking for a position, we're looking to bring other realtors on our team as well as loan officers. So if you're already licensed, we're looking for licensed loan officers. If you're already licensed, you need some direction or some assistance, I'd love to speak with you, kind of go over what we do with Cardinal Financial and what we can do financially for you. There's a lot of flexibility with Cardinal. They've been so great to me. I'm able to work in house in our office for Poteet Homes, get our clients in here, get them qualified. Yeah, it's been awesome being able to work remotely. And so that's what Cardinal provides. So if you're a loan officer looking for something, please reach out. Sunny is a realtor, and so I kind of wanted him to go over because he's doing great now, and he just got an award. What award did you receive, Sunny, this past year for 2020, was it?
Yeah, so whenever I started real estate, Keller Williams puts out kind of incentives, and whenever you reach certain goal, like I think it's $2 million in gross production, so you sell $2 million worth of real estate, and I think last year or the year before was the first time actually reaching that, within the last 4 years. I've reached it only once, or the last 3 years. And so then the fourth year came around, which is 2020, and then we doubled our previous year sales from 2 million to 4 million, and at
4.4.
4.4 million dollars in gross sales, I received some type of award that looks pretty cool that we have here in our office now. I mean, it's just a part of it, right? You get awards, it's cool and all. But the beauty of it is, a lot of people are impacted by the real estate market, right? So, for an example, if I'm helping a client and we're helping a client, we're not only providing that client and serving that client with the home that they live in, but the hands that made the labor that made that home, goes to feed other families. So we're in an industry that impacts the world, and that's kind of why it's been so it's just impacted my life, right, to be able to help and serve. So anyways, as we move along, I've reached this award, whatever, and now I think it's time to expand, right? Like I think I'm ready to see who's out there that could help me grow this empire, right? This
and
is an
and
empire.
for the people considering real estate, realtor, it's not easy, and it didn't start off easy for you. So I know at the beginning, what were your sales? Do you remember? I remember you started in October. Can't remember the year.
Yeah, so like what do you mean like my sales for what do you mean? What year?
Well, like at the beginning, just for someone coming in, it is rough. No one's gonna come in here unless you've been in the business or know some contacts and just right off the bat make their quota. 2 million in sales they've capped out with KW. It took you how many years to do that?
Yeah, like 2 years to probably reach the $2 million mark. And what she means by cap sales, so like up to $2 million, we as agents pay our brokers. I so happen to be with Keller Williams. I was paying my broker a certain percentage of all my sales. Once I reach $2 million in gross sales, then I essentially don't pay any more fees, and that's really the goal that it puts in your head to reach that goal, to reach that $2 million or more. And so you get your 100% commissions, and that's pretty much important as we grow our team. We kind of share that same quota with any team members under me, so therefore, we could reach that quota together quicker and get access to more, benefits from that. And so, anyways, I mean, we have an office that's 3,000 square foot that we just remodeled and freshly updated, and we have open spaces there. We have infrastructure. We're gonna have all the high speed internet. We have access to lenders. We have access to home builder. We have access to a great location. So those of you that are in this area or the surrounding area, we'd like to talk to you. We'd like to meet with you to come visit us and discuss with us how we help you grow your real estate team and how we can make this pretty much like a South Texas or, build an empire down here and make a name for ourselves. And that's the beauty of it all.
Yeah, so Sunny's goal, or our team goal for Sunny, has always been to double his sales from the previous year. Um, so we could, if we bring in another team member, that's going to help us reach that as well. But real estate for Sunny, or being a realtor, has also provided him or our family a second income. So an income, that it sells. So you never know exactly what you're going to get, but something we've been able to get that money and invest now, right, Sunny? I mean, what, we have a couple of flips we're doing with
Yeah,
your funds
so
that you've.
I mean, right, like, building homes, new construction homes, has allowed to give us the foundation to have access to more people to serve, right? So people coming to us want to build a house. We help them accomplish that goal. And in that time, sometimes they need a house to sell, right? So we go ahead and assist them with the house. And that's the two different paths of income is what Jennifer's talking about, right? We're selling a house on the Keller Williams side. We're building their home as a new construction home builder with Poteet Homes. And now we have two streams of income. And with that second income with Keller Williams, we've told ourselves that our goal was to put that back into real estate, right? Because we want to be able to put it into something that is going to be able to bring a return on investment, or known as ROI, right? We want a return on investment. So here recently we've purchased a house that we plan to flip. Essentially, Jennifer and I put some funds together aside from Poteet Homes and started building our own little, family's empire there. We're going to flip a house. Our goal is we want to build maybe 10 to 12 units to rent out. We still want to continue to better the community here in our local area. And so we're looking for other homes, other properties that we could put new construction homes on to continue, right? To give kids that are 21, that are looking for a place to go. They don't want to move to the city. They want to stay out here, and it's an affordable housing. And that's what we provide to this community. long before we started doing custom homes. And of course, custom homes, I mean, is our passion, and everything else we do is because of our want to give back, really, And so, anyways, it's given us that leverage to put money back into the community, put money back into a return on investment to eventually come back to our family and help support us and help build our empire collectively. And Jennifer here has gone ahead and um, educated herself and got her license because she was in a similar situation with as me, Poteet Homes, running it, new construction builder, new custom home builder, and then finally, you went ahead and took a leap to now get your mortgage loan officer license, and this is essentially where we'll take a quick 5 minute session to get right back to you, and Jennifer could tell us more about that mortgage loan officer deal. All right, we'll see you second. All right, guys. So, as we were talking about, Jennifer was going ahead and tell us more about kind of the way she went up about real estate and kind of where she's at with that. Because I know, Jennifer, I know I'm 4 years deep in being an agent, right? But collectively, together, we're about 10 years deep in real estate. But now, as a lender, you're about a year in. So tell us a
Almost a
little
year,
bit.
yeah, it went
Tell
by
us about
fast.
tell us about that.
So, yeah, my situation was very similar to Sunny. So we saw a need for a loan officer in our office with Poteet Homes. We had clients coming in and they kind of knew they wanted a home, didn't know which direction they needed to go, who they needed to speak with. Like Sunny said on his real estate side, they needed help finding land or they were in a home that they needed help selling. Same thing for the lending side. We needed to get them financed. And so instead of sending them off, which we used to do, I mean, there was a handful of lenders we worked with that we still work with as well, because we don't want to be limited to just ourselves, even though we want to serve you if we can. So, anyways, yeah, I would send them off to my cousin Candace, get them pre-approved, and so she kind of said, Jen, let's get you licensed. And honestly, guys, it took me what, Sunny? I think she told me maybe June or July. I want to say June. June of 2020, she kind of encouraged me to get my license. I took my test. I took it in July, didn't pass my first time. I got a 70. You're supposed to get a 75. Then took it again. You have to wait 30 days. Took it in August, passed. I think I wasn't registered till about October, but it went pretty fast. Way faster than being a realtor. And so our sales are kind of the same. So Sunny, he gets a commission off his sales. I get a commission off my sales. So we both work in sales. But it has been very rewarding for us. So even I know I'm barely starting off, and so if you're a new loan officer, you know as well that it's not that easy as well. But I've done pretty well so far, and thankful for the clients, that have given us the opportunity to serve them. I know a lot of our past Poteet Homes clients have returned, and done refinances with me, and so we're thankful. But even that, my extra income that I've received from being a loan officer has helped us with some trips we're planning to take. Our kid's birthday's coming up, and Arlo actually just had a birthday, but we've been able to do these things and not have to worry so much. What do you say, Sunny?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of where you see it being a benefit to you, and I think it's not only that, it's a lot of different things coming together, right? Um, I think the biggest thing to take away from that is, in the past, maybe a trip would be a credit card swipe, right? And, this time around, we try to focus and being financially literate, right? Like, I know we go to school and we learn how to be scholars, but a lot of times you don't get taught how to be financially literate. And so I think with this side deal that you got going on, getting your education, being a mortgage loan officer, we've been able to utilize that money in a smart way, and perhaps maybe putting a down payment for a future trip that's 12 months away or 6 months away, and putting $100 here, $200 here. And that's really where we've focused on, right? Is now that we have multiple streams of income, we definitely want to be smart about it, because it could easily get out of hand, right? Like you start using credit cards and you buy a car, and you start making purchases that otherwise take away from what the end goal is. So I think you hit it right on the nail there. That's allowing us to be a bit more flexible, but as I mentioned, it's a little more than that. And I think the true benefit comes whenever you could say, hey mom, come cook for us today, and then you give her a couple bucks, right? Here's $20. Hey mom, come clean the house on Friday. And then you have that flexibility. Or hey, neighbor, your son could come cut my grass, and you pay the neighbor's son. And you start seeing others in the community that need help, whether it was financially or just a simple note. There's someone in the community that is maybe going through some things. Will we then now have the opportunity, because of our multiple streams of income, because of our investments, to give back? Whether it's a turkey plate sale or a barbecue plate sale, we're always trying to be that role in the community. And those are the things that whenever we ask for you to join our team, that we want you to experience, right? We want you to experience taking your family out. We want you to experience being able to lend a helping hand and showing all those that mean the most to you who you really are, right? And then, there are going to be some challenges where maybe people you thought were friends or family aren't anymore or whatever, but it's okay, because you're growing, and that is the main goal here, is to continue to grow. And that's what we plan to do here as a family, is continue to grow. And each of us in this office, really stay loyal to each other. So you'll always have a family, friend in us. If you could bless us with your presence and being a part of our team, in a nutshell. And I know we have this media portion of it all, and I think that's even going to go places too, right? Like we're on YouTube's podcast now. We're just barely getting started, and with our new office, 8 offices, 3,000 square foot, vibrant place, great location, and with Jennifer being a lender, as well as the director of operations for Poteet Homes, is along with me, kind of the sales director of Poteet Homes, and being a licensed real estate agent. We see much more to come. And Jennifer, I know, is actively, as well as I am, actively looking for that next heavy hitter, that next go-getter, that next Jennifer, that next Sonny. That's what we want to groom here. We don't want to groom anything less than we are. Like, if anything, we want you to be better than we are.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what we want. We want to see you prosper. And that just goes along with everything we do. Our new custom home building, I mean, we're to the T, right? Like, we don't overlook any edge corner of anything. And if we happen to do that, we're going to be right there back fixing it. Just the same way with our real estate deal. From lending to selling homes, yeah, there might be some mistakes along the way, but I guarantee you we're going to be the first ones there, first ones out, last ones to leave type mentality on any of these deals that we assist you with. And whenever you bring a dream to us as a client, best believe that we're going to try to make that dream come true. Whether it's repairing your credit, whether it's, finding you closing costs, whether it's finding you land, whether it's dealing with the lenders or the, opposing parties.
Or title. We've had a lot of title things lately. Surveys, just any direction we can with
Yep,
with your loan process. We're gonna help.
exactly. So, anyways, guys, that's pretty much kind of the spill of what we're going after today. And don't forget to reach out to us on our Facebook, our Messenger. Um,
Yeah, so even if you're listening to this podcast, you have more questions about exactly the roles of a realtor, the roles of a loan officer, reach out to Sonny and I. We'd love to sit down and speak to you. If you're more comfortable on social media, just writing us, do that. We want to get your feedback. We want you to be interested in what we do. So if we can help you get into real estate, we'd love to. Just reach out to us.
yeah, exactly. I think it's very important that those of you that are young, hustlers, young and ambitious, and even older, right? Like, I'm not trying to be discriminate against age at all, because really, and when I say young, it could be young in the game as a whole, right? Like, you may be older, but at the same time, you're young in real estate. So those of you that are getting into it, young hustlers, we all need mentors, and there's a few people in my life that have mentored me, and shout out to those guys. I don't want to say names because I'll probably forget a few, but there are mentors in my life spiritually. There's mentors in my life, business wise, mentor in my life, just being able to live life on the daily. So we want to be your mentor, and that to me is very valuable, especially in this community. I even thought, like, dude, one day I thought it would be legit. We go and we just give an intern, like every summer we intern,
Yeah.
someone from high school.
Guys, one of the
You know what I
best
mean?
things that's happened most recently in our office. So these are people in our office that are benefiting from these podcasts as well, because they're hearing what Sonny and I. So Sonny and I always listen to Grant Cardone. I believe I've mentioned him in a podcast. There's a
Rich
lot.
Dad, Poor Dad.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you go to YouTube and you search how to become a millionaire real estate, you're going to see tons of videos on there of people just, trying to make a living, flipping, buying, renting. But to hear our family members, people that we would have never thought would start investing or wanting to invest their money in real estate, start talking about it. I don't know. It just amazes me. People who they drag their feet just because they're very scared. It's something new for them, and I hear them talking about, hey, let's get an investment property. Let's I think we had someone in our office put an offer on something. It's just exciting to see our office grow as well, guys. We've been in it. We have the same insecurities and stuff as everyone else would, but we take that leap of faith, and with real estate, it's been such a blessing. So we hope that y'all can take that step as well, and possibly join our team.
Exactly. And you always want to surround yourself with someone that's done something that you're trying to accomplish, right? And I always look at this in the sports world. Like, in the sports world, I never really respected a coach unless they really played the game, right? Like, you can't be for example, quarterback, and then you're getting taught by someone who never even played the position before. Well, we've played the position, you know what I mean? We've been in real estate. We know what it is. So if you're that person that's getting into real estate, or if you're a veteran in real estate game, we even want you. We want heavy hitters. We want experience, and we want you now. So eventually, we're eventually have to open it up and take resume applications, but we're hoping to avoid maybe some of that, and actually, catch you on this podcast, and maybe you're one of those. Hit us up on Facebook, message us personally, or reach out to us at 210-201-3570. And if you're looking to place an ad on our channel, we will be releasing ads. We will be letting you spill kind of your marketing on our podcast and our YouTube channels. And we do want to throw a shout out to In Zone Embroidery. InZone Embroidery is a place where you could get custom hats, custom shirts, custom items made for your company for mass production. They typically are experts at 25 or 50 plus items or
Yeah.
more.
Business cards, decals, signage. So all of our Poteet Home signs they make for us. Designs. Vinny with InZone Embroidery, the owner, actually designed our Poteet Homes logo. So we use them as well. We're very thankful, and they can help you with everything.
InZone Embroidery. They also have an Instagram page at InZone Embroidery. All right, keep a lookout for them. Anyone else interested in a ad spot like this, then we definitely have a place for you to put 30 seconds, maybe somewhere around there. And maybe the first couple of times we won't charge as much, but we may have to put a little fee on it, right? I mean, you're getting two real estate experts here and custom home building company to push your company's logo or advertisement. But hey, we're not gonna let everyone. You gotta be a heavy hitter. Yeah, you gotta be a heavy hitter company. All right, cool. All right, well, I guess that's it for us guys. We're good. Director of Media Operations, Mr. Ponce, behind the scenes. I do like these umbrellas, bro. These lights, yeah. I feel like my skin complexion.
A little shiny.
Yeah, I feel like my complexion's gonna be good. That might be the overspray from the hairspray, though. Like, all right, guys. Thank y'all for joining us, and God bless. Yes. Have a happy 4th of July.
Bye, everyone.
And we're out.